What's going on, Fat Dad family? It's been a while. Um, Figured today we would do something a little different. Um, we're up here at Great Bay Outfitters, who became one of the title sponsors for our podcast. We wanted to shoot a little video with Paul, give you guys a rundown on how he does things here and what his shop has to offer. Um, quick update on Rich. He's doing really well. We're hoping real soon to get the podcast going and the live stream. Not 100% sure on time and format and like frequency, but I think it's gonna be we're gonna be back and better than ever. So stay tuned, check this out, see what Paul has to say. If you guys are looking for an Old Town, he's one of the up and coming dealers here in South Jersey. And he's right on the Great Bay, so you can grab your kayak from him and be in the water in 5 minutes. It's really an awesome shop, and Paul's a really knowledgeable guy. So stay tuned, check it out, and let us know what you think. All right, so let's go inside and see what's up with Paul. Check out the shop. Give you a little tour here. All right, so come in your front door here. This is the main part of the showroom. Store's full of accessories. A lot of Yak Attack product. He's got the Malone carts, which these things are awesome. Yak Attack stuff. Anything you need for wiring, amped outdoors. More Yak Attack gear. These are some boats he's got in stock. This is going to be the 120 PDL. A couple of those. Actually, looks like he's got 4 of those. Bending Branches paddles. He's an e-bike dealer. Let's see. He's got a full selection of some more e-bikes and paddle boards. A bunch of Ram stuff. This is all I use on my boats when I rig them. Ram is definitely the way to go. It's the strongest, least flex, most adaptable. Full selection of PFDs. These Stoquist ones are pretty cool. I got one myself. I believe I have this one here, and it's pretty awesome. So this is. Oh, check out the other side. Paul, I think's hiding in here. Yeah, there he is.
What's up?
Over there. What's going on, Mr. Paul? How are you?
Not much.
So
Hanging.
yeah, we're figure we come down, check it out. Give everybody a tour. I let everybody know that you are going to be one of the title sponsors for the new
Awesome.
Fat Dad podcast.
Exciting.
So, this is the other half of the showroom. He's got an EPDL here, which is my next boat. Another one of these 120s. Everybody loves these 120s.
This is a 106.
106, same difference. Same boat, just a little bit smaller.
Basically.
He's got a full selection of some tackle here.
Hanks in the house?
Yeah, fun fact, Captain Hanks is the only tackle shop you can get any Captain Hanks tackle products at. Full selection of Gulp. It's got line, rods, nets, reels, you name it, he's got it. So, all right, so we're here with Paul. Let's make this an awkward, uncomfortable interview. What was your motivation to start Great Bay Kayaks?
Oh, man. So I bought the property not really with the intention of starting a kayak shop. I bought it because it was a great deal. It was on the water, and you just can't pass up things like that. So I started playing with different concepts, and one of them was kayaks. I started researching. There's nobody really an hour north of me or an hour south of me to find another decent kayak shop. So it just sort of made sense. So I started digging a little bit further, and it made more sense. And I started reaching out to different vendors and doing research. Which boats am I going to carry? So that was sort of the beginning.
So before you started this, you are a fisherman. You were into kayak fishing. This was just a natural progression for you.
I just got lucky. It was just the right location, the right fit that aligned with my interests, with my hobbies. Thankfully, I have a very flexible schedule, so I was able to work on this while I'm running my other businesses, and my wife always helps. So it just worked out well. I got this up and running fairly quickly. Opened in mid-April of 2023. So we have basically 1.5 seasons under our belt.
Yeah, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Because I remember coming up here when you had just opened the place.
Yep. I didn't even have Old Towns when you came in.
No, you still had. So previous to Old Town, Paul had. Was it Hoodoo? I think.
Yeah,
right?
Hoodoos. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So now with the Old Town stuff, how's that been treating you? How's that going?
Phenomenal. Great brand, great kayak. Just the support, the customer support from Johnson Outdoors is tremendous. We've really carved out a nice niche for ourselves in the fishing kayaks. This year, we're probably going to sell over 60 boats, which is really good. Last 2 years, I've been off for paddle sports in general. So last year, I think we sold right around 50, and this year we're going to sell over 60. And last year was a combination of the Hoodoo, Old Town, and some pre-owned kayaks.
Yeah, I was going to say, last year was kind of short because you had just gotten the Old Town stuff like midway, right?
Yep.
It was midway through the season.
It wasn't until, I think, sometime in June that we took our first Old Town order.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't complain. I have a really good rep. Dino's been very helpful, and I think we've put our shop on the map. We're selling a bunch of sportsmen. This is our bread and butter. This is what we focus on. The big water, the PDL 120, 106. We do a fair number of Malibu wreck boats as well. But this is my passion. This is what we focus on. We're in addition to sales. We rig kayaks as well, and you've been helping. And
fun fact, Captain Hanks.
That's right. No, it's just a great dynamic. So there's just a natural progression. I didn't want to bite off more than I could chew on day one. So now we got involved with AMP Outdoors lithium batteries, with Newport Vessels trolling motors. So next year we're going to step it up another level.
Yeah, and doing the rigging and all the stuff has been quite an enjoyable project for me to do, and I think the customers really appreciate it, and gives them an option when they can pick up their boat turnkey and be ready to go.
Absolutely, and you got to have the knowledge. You have the background. You're detail oriented, so not everyone can do what you can do. And
you're gonna make me blush here.
And we're dealing with sometimes very expensive electronics, so you kind of have to know what you're doing before you start drilling holes into these boats.
Yeah, that's it can be a little challenging, but he also I'm gonna spin around here. He's got the full complement of Garmin, or no, doesn't have. Do you have Garmin?
I can have Garmin.
Paul can get Garmin, but he primarily deals in the Humminbird stuff, which we love. The graphs and the maps are probably one of the best in the business right now with the fish finder products.
Yeah, the Mega imaging is really second to none. I love it. Ed, you rigged my Helix 9 and the Mega Live, and the Mega Live has been really an awesome tool. You go sheepshead scouting, and you can just scan the pilings and see whether or not the fish are hanging there. So it's an awesome tool. Took a little bit to clean up the screen and play with the options, but once it's dialed in, it's a really nice tool.
Yeah, I think that's with anything. There's definitely a learning curve when you get these machines. Sure. They're not ready to go out of the box. You definitely have to do your homework on them. Why don't you tell me about this stuff over here? These are
awesome too. We've teamed up with local installer Elite Marine, and what this is, it's EVA foam that they installed pretty much on regular boats.
So it's like Sea Deck.
Yep, it's like
Okay.
CDEX. It's a similar product, and I met Bob at a trade show, and I'm like, oh my god, like we could totally do this for kayaks. Replace the stock black EVA foam.
So just for reference, it'd be this stuff down
Yep.
here.
And as you can see, there's a ton of different colors, and you can choose the primary color, the accent color. And these Bob comes in, scans the boat, makes up a pattern, and then it goes into production. So different colors. You can have logos on these mats. So sky's the limit. And I think it's really cool to make your kayak your own, customize it, and give it your own kind of personality. So I'm glad that we teamed up. And online, I had a bunch of requests right out of the gate. I sold a ton of these kits, and they're not very difficult to install. And I think it's pretty cool, and it helps, especially in the rear tank well. Things don't slide around as much. And it's also noise deadening, so when you drop a sinker, if you're in skitty water, it doesn't echo like you hit bare plastic. So I think it's functional.
We'll go in there and keep everything nice and quiet, because it is quite loud. So.
Yep.
That is definitely a cool product that Paul has brought to market through just through networking and being having his brain in the right place when it comes to this stuff. With things guys need. Actually, here's another one down here with the foam. So the color combinations are really up to your imagination when it comes to this stuff. So really a cool setup he's got here. Now we're on. So what's going on for the future of Great Bay, Paul?
Oh, so pretty excited over the winter. We're going to bulkhead the property and put in floaters. So we're going to be doing demos and rentals right out of the backyard. So I
you are on the water here.
Yep, we're on the water. We have a lagoon in the back. It actually goes all the way around to one of the creeks, and the creek dumps out into Great Bay. So it's actually a nice paddle. If you're fishing, probably not the ideal launching spot, because there are better ones on Seven Bridges Road and Radio Road. But if you're into just recreational paddling and just kind of tooling around the creeks, it's perfect. It's very protected, very little marine traffic. So we're going to step up our rental business next year. Hopefully the great state of New Jersey is not going to give me too many problems, and we'll be able to wrap this up.
And permits and fines and fees.
Yeah, exactly. It's a ton of money. It's mind-boggling how much money you have to spend just to get the permits done. But it is what it is.
I think in the long run, though, that'll definitely be an attractor for people to come down and check you out, and hopefully boost some sales too. Get
absolutely.
New folks into it, and teach them the right way. And that's the biggest thing, is teaching people the correct ways. I know,
absolutely.
I know you're a dealer with I'm not sure of the company, but I know you carry dry suits for the winter.
Level 6.
Level 6.
Yep.
So they're pretty high quality suit, right?
Yep. Good suits. I'm also a dealer for NRS, so next year I'll have both lines. NRS are very popular in our community, and they're quality, and they're a little bit more expensive than Level 6, but like usual, you get what you pay for. So I'll have both lines. I'll probably bring in NRS PFDs next year as well. Stalquist went through a sale, and I'm not sure where that's going to end up. Good product, but I need to diversify a little bit as well.
Yeah, and if you're going to get NRS, definitely get the boots that they carry. I forget what the name of them are, but I have a pair, and they are excellent. They're almost knee high.
Yep,
but
I know exactly which ones.
For like late spring, even early fall, when the water's still warm and you don't need a dry suit, they're perfect for launching, and they're tons of flexibility, and they're, I can't speak any higher of those boots.
Yep.
They're pretty awesome. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that little conversation and tour of the shop that Paul's got going on here. A lot of exciting things coming for next year. Like I said before, Paul's one of the most knowledgeable guys in the kayak realm right now. If you're looking for a boat, I know he's got some specials going on right now. Definitely reach out. He's on all the major platforms. He's definitely accessible and easy to talk to. He'll work with you and give you a straight deal. So definitely check him out. And thanks for watching, guys. And stay tuned. Like I said before, we'll be coming out with more new episodes of the live stream. Like I said, I'm not sure on schedule, but it should be on a pretty regular basis. And we're super excited for that. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks again for watching.